So, as I've already called a couple times, I think before tonight, a regular at Fusions has gotten
Yeah.
into top twos within recent memory.
Yeah.
I think even won a couple of Fusions within the past few months.
I know he's undoubtedly a center stage champion. That's for sure. He definitely has some plenty of local wins under his belt. Whether it's again like center stage, other things like hyperspace. I believe. I'm not sure which other ones, but he's definitely, again, he's like one of the top 15 players here for a reason. At the same time,
on the other side of that, we got Sola playing Hero, who is a very difficult character to commentate because it is the epitome of let's go gambling.
Exactly, man. This is definitely the BetMGM classic right here. This is one of the most just enigmatic characters in all of Smash Ultimate. It's one of the weirdest, unorthodox characters. Sola really takes full advantage of that, does not hesitate to use different power-ups with Hero to really give himself an edge. I mean, we're already seeing the Psych Up get into play here, and the Accelerado.
Yeah, it's very much a situation of having to know your tools. You got to know what you have available at any given time, and having Psych Up and Accelerado is a scary combination. Let's give you Sonic Speeds and the snappiest combos in the game, and if you get Psych Up combined with Oomph, you get a free shield break and you get a free F smash.
Yeah, no, this is why Hero is such a scary character to play against. Might not be one of the best characters in the world, but definitely one of the scariest. But Mateo, relatively unfazed, able to bring it back to 0 apiece.
Generally speaking, if the character is glowing, you should be scared, and Hero is the epitome of that.
Oh, for sure. But you see Palu glowing with that up air, though, right? I mean, Palu got some broken tools.
You should also be scared of Palu up air.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of things to be scared of when it comes to both these characters for kind of different reasons, Palutena being kind of on the upper end of the tier list, whereas Hero is traditionally more in the middle. But I mean, still.
And again, it does just kind of come down to that RNG. Sometimes you get snooze, and your opponent mashes out of it, and sometimes you get bounce, and you just turn off projectiles.
Yeah, and I love the way that Sola uses, the way he interacts with the MP. He will always make sure he holds down center stage well before he runs out of MP, because obviously if you get put off stage in a 0 MP situation, you're kind of dead. So the way he takes advantage of his tools and then like that control the stage very well, part of why he's one of the best players here in New Jersey.
Yeah, that was a flawless edgeguard sequence as well from Sola.
It is hard edgeguard
forward tilt being like 1% shy of killing, and then the forward air catching the up B. Just really good work there.
Yeah, and Mateo trying to catch the zoom, but just not able to, just a little bit off in that literal guessing game.
Yeah. Again, let's go gambling the character. If the hero is not going to be gambling, you are going to be hitting the slots.
Listen, DraftKings, all the different all the different bank organizations, hit this character up, hit Sola up, you know what I mean? We're talking about a real sponsor right here, and that time luck did not go his way.
I like the gamble there.
Luck didn't go his way, though, but, I mean, we're seeing the Accelerado plus all of these insane boosts. You have...
that's every buff. That is Oomph, Psych Up, and Accelerado. You need to not interact, Mateo.
Run.
You need to step back.
Go. And he's doing that very well, actually. He even has... I mean, even with bounce on him, too, but Mateo, knowing this, playing very defensively. It does... Oh, wow.
That was good, though.
Yeah, that was a lot of shield damage, but thankfully, Mateo able to get out of that relatively unscathed. Oh, but there you go.
Yeah. It's the right tool for the right job. And unfortunately with Hero, you are just kind of digging through a very loose toolbox with a very deep bottom. So every now and again, you're going to pull out the hammer, you need to hit the nail, and sometimes you get a screwdriver. But that was the instance where you got the hammer.
Yeah. No, there's definitely, as someone who plays the Pokemon card game, I'm definitely getting a lot of card game vibes from Solo's gameplay. Sometimes, sometimes
very much.
Sometimes in the card game, you top deck boss's orders and you win the game off of that alone. Sometimes you top deck snooze and you just put your opponent to sleep. So hang into this game 2. We have a little bit of a lead here.
one of my favorite fighting game characters is Oscar R. Kreutz from Guilty Gear Strive,
my
because
goodness.
he's literally just playing a card game.
That's a very funny favorite character to have, I will say.
My favorite is Happy Chaos. Let me be clear.
Okay, okay. Of
but
course it is.
Oscar is a funny character.
Yeah, no, they are very funny. But yeah, heading into this game 2, we're seeing a pretty decent lead here from Mateo. And I think obviously you want to play defensively when Hero has those buffs. But also playing aggressively enough so that he doesn't have time to buff himself is another crucial part to the matchup.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the stage here with Hall of Bastion specifically.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not 100% sure about it. Because yeah, it's a decent stage for Palutena, but it's also just a pretty good hero stage at the same time. My guess is gonna be that at least one of the bans was levied at Battlefield. You probably do not want to be giving Palutena a try.
Oh my
because,
goodness.
Oh,
no!
You have been taken to Vegas!
That MGM has arrived.
What happens in Vegas is unfortunately not staying in Vegas. It will affect your bracket path, but that up air will catch. And Marvale, you have a really big hill to surmount. Don't keep gambling because you are already in debt.
Listen, call 1-800-GAMBLER if you end up having a problem, because right now there's a bit of an issue, and that is the fact that Sola is a whole stock up with some crazy kills to go alongside that. Goodness, yeah, this is that's again, like, that's the experience when you play against Hero sometimes, man. But Mateo trying his best to be unfazed and sort of, you know, push his way through that. But Sola's just built up such a nice lead. Here we go.
98, 109. The hits keep coming. It seems to be the bracket of upsets right now. As Sola, while not as huge an upset as some of the other things going on that we'll talk about a bit in a second, is looking to make the upset here against Mateo.
I wouldn't speak too soon, though. I've seen Mateo make bigger comebacks than this. What? He got Zoom? Oh, and he also read it, but it didn't matter? Wow, that was actually
No. Yeah, Vegas has taken your name. You are getting thrown in jail. You are too deep in debt. The casino's throwing you out.
Oh my goodness, DraftKings is calling.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy game for Sola there.
That was ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? Mad. I'd be mad if that up air.
I'm mad on behalf of Mateo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, wow. That was some insanely good play all around though. Sola, as I said, it's a gambling character, but made that look so consistent the entire time.
Listen, BetMGM, Bet365, DraftKings, Fnatic Sportsbook, FanDuel, Hard Rock Interactive, Penn Entertainment. All of you guys, hit this man up.
Yeah. But yeah, that is going to be Sola going into Sinister.
Yeah.
Because for those of you who have not been keeping your eyes on the bracket, Jackal has been upset.
Wow, I actually did not see that.
Jackal has been upset by Sinister.
Upset alert. Sinister 2-1 over Jackal. Going to be in winners quarters against Sola. That's crazy.
Yeah, we saw the really clean upset against Hayes earlier. Not technically an upset, but like this big an upset.
Clean match.
It was a 2-0. It was really clean, and he was in control the entire time, and apparently just carried that momentum strongly into Jackal and managed to make. I mean, I thought level 6 over Apple Reviewer was going to be the biggest upset of the night, but it might not have been.
Listen, it ended up being a Sin brother, so I mean. You were kind of right, but nevertheless, he's going to have to be going up against, I mean, Sola, who, I mean, all jokes aside, played incredibly proficiently during that match against Mateo.